So my name is Daphne, and I was blessed to experience the quantum healing hypnosis technique with Neha. She was absolutely amazing. She was so patient, so kind, and so knowledgeable about the whole process and how to handle, somebody that has never gone through that before. She started off by asking me questions. We held a very long conversation about my past, my wishes, my fears, my joys, everything, my history, my family, my lovers, my friends, everything, every single thing, my passions, everything. And I felt like that was a great start because I was able to open up and feel comfortable. She created that space so that when we did go into the hypnosis, I wasn't really like fighting against it because I didn't trust her or anything like that. She created a space of trust, a space of confidence, and that's something that I think is really important when you're going into this experience. Next, we went into the experience, we went into the hypnosis, and it started off with, she took me to some past lives that I had, and it was very interesting. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I experienced 2 past lives, one in which I was male and one in which I was female, both very different, one extremely isolated and the other extremely like in front of the public, like public facing. And it was just like really interesting to experience the feeling and the emotion in both, because I do remember what it felt like, Take into consideration that during this process she will voice record, and that's how I remember everything. I remember feelings, but as I'm listening to the things that I was saying in the voice recordings, I remember what happened. Like the feelings was triggered, the feelings of that moment were triggered, so I remember. Then next we moved into my higher self, and my higher self answering some questions that I had. So she wrote down some questions I had. She asked me if this, she suggested a question, and then she asked me if that's something that I would want to ask, and I said yes. And then she took me there. She opened me up to my higher self, and slowly but surely, like, I started answering questions. And it was very interesting because I don't really remember, like, if I didn't have the voice note, I wouldn't fully remember what was said, but listening back to the answers really helped me kind of like move forward in a way where like I was a little bit more confident in some actions that I needed to take, and some doubts that I had and things like that. So I don't know, it's been a really good experience, and it was very intricate. And when going into this, just have a open heart and trust that Neha has got your back, because she's very gentle and very kind, and that's absolutely needed when you're trying to open up everything to something that you don't know. Yeah, that's it.